What we doing, y'all? What up? Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge Podcast. Y'all know what I'm doing out here, man. Bringing the knowledge. That's what I do all day, every day. And I don't care who don't like it, man. It is what it is, man. I love the good comments, the bad comments, man. That mean y'all paying attention, man. Stay paying attention. I respect that on all levels, negative and positive. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. This is what I do. Big shout out to my Harlem, New York people, all my Brooklyn people, man. Big shouts out to y'all. All my Queens people, man. Big shouts out to y'all, man. New York is one big hole, and we all we got, man. Straight like that. It's just called keeping it 1,000 in the streets. That's it. Keeping it 1,000 in our world. Keeping it 1,000 so we could prosper into a better world, to a better life. Everybody have their own opinions of things. I can't control that. But I can just speak my mind. And I'm never coming up here to go crazy on a person as if we beefing. I'm not beefing. I'm just speaking my opinion and my thought process. Basically speaking my mind. What I know of to be facts. And then I might have a little tad bit off. I might have to think about it, and I can come back and correct it. That's not a problem. But I'm pretty much 90% always going to be telling you real facts, real reality. Because there's a lot of busters out here that be doing a lot of talking, man. And it's still my opinion, and I know buster might sound like I'm talking in a derogatory form, but it's just too much going on with people trying to act like they are something that they're not. People that's saying they reformed themselves. I was watching something with Charlemagne when he was saying, yeah, I be hearing people saying they reformed themselves and all that, but they need to show it and show us what they doing, man, because being, doing the reform thing is a big thing out here, which is a fact. And I agree with him a lot. But I be hearing people talking, but I ain't seeing it. I ain't seen it yet that I can really recall on YouTube in our culture. Or should I say the people that's up here in our culture saying that they doing. I ain't seen nothing yet. They just talking, snapping and making jokes on people, like they really relevant when they really not. A lot of people saying stuff that's changing the history of what happened. So you're going to confuse the people all over the place. You're going to take away from the people that really did what they did and then make themselves look like they are the ones that done it or been doing it, a part of the movement that was going on in that street world or street life, and y'all really wasn't there. Then you got some people say, yo, man, all you do is talk about the back in the day. I only talk about it when they ask me about it. Because other than that, I don't have to talk about it. I already spoke about it already. So don't worry about what I be talking about. Because that don't make me or break me. I've been making moves for years. Just ask about me, man. A lot of people let you know who I am and put you in your place. Whoever want to discredit that. So I ain't even worried about or stressing the world. Because ain't nobody out there can say nothing negative about Boosie. Nobody. In New York streets. And if you ain't thorough, you can't say what I just said. In New York streets. Without telling the truth. And I stand on that. Period. So it don't make me a difference. But a lot of fake talk be going on out there. And y'all just taking away the history and you really faking us out. Not faking us out. You can't fake real people out. But you know, I want to get into a few things, man. I came up here today to promote my brother Damon Dash new his new platform, his new network, the American New. And one of the reasons why I'm gonna speak on that and want to promote it so y'all can go there and support a brother that been making moves for years, that's been putting other people before himself to help them live their dream, fulfill their dream. And you know, he put himself second, but it's to fulfill his dream as well and to make money. So it is what it is. So I'm just promoting the American New. Y'all need to go up there. It's a lot of things that's up there. He got Health is Wealth. He got a few things with reality shows up there. A bunch of movies. He got a lot of new things coming. I know him. I know how he gonna put it together. So I'm gonna get with him and start adding some movies up there. Same thing what we did with the Dame Dash Studios. I guess he took it to the next level. And I'm saying that because I haven't talked to him in a while because I've been busy running. He be busy running, but it ain't nothing but a phone call away. And I just wanted to take the time out because when I see a brother that always helped me do things, as y'all see behind me, all these projects I've done with him, and I just like to keep my loyalty where it lies and where it's supposed to be without nobody having to ask me to do it. That's what it's all about. A lot of people need to understand that. Nobody shouldn't have to ask you to do things. That's something simple and it don't take much out of your time to help your comrade, your sister, your brother, your friend, your whatever, go to the next level, man. So I just thought I'd take some time to help my brother promote his new network, which I'm proud of him of because he don't never stop, which that's where we come from. Move makers, trendsetters. Just had this conversation on the Beat 139 with Vito and Doc. We trendsetters. A lot of Harlem stuff done, or should I say New York, looking like we being followers, man, and that's not what we from, man. And that's not what we about. We trendsetters, man. We gotta get back to that. But yeah, the American New, he goes up there talking about, and I like the way he did it. I like the way he responded back to Irv Gotti, which I don't even want to call it a response because he was asked the question, and I like the way that he acknowledged the question that was asked to him about Irv Gotti, because Irv Gotti said that Damon Dash wasn't the reason that Jay-Z blew up, which that doesn't make any kind of sense. It don't make any sense at all. But he didn't even take it to heart. He just broke it down on his platform of how he felt about the Irv Gotti situation by saying that on the Drink Champs. Irv Gotti said, yeah, everybody was along for the ride. Welcome to the ride, welcome for the ride, or something to that nature. But if you know business, and if you know the Jay-Z and the Dame Dash story, you would know that Jay-Z elevated once he got with Dame Dash. They partnered up on a label. Jay-Z was on the label. So once Jay-Z is on the label, signed to the label, which he's a partner of, he signed to himself, which he's an artist to himself. He's an artist to Biggs, and he's an artist to Dame Dash. Even if I'm not saying it all in the right perspective, but Dame Dash has the right to say my artist. You never heard Jay-Z say out of his mouth, I'm not your artist, I'm your partner. So a lot of people, get things twisted, but still at the end of the day, Jay-Z was rolling with Big Daddy Kane. He'd been on tour with Big Daddy Kane in front of large audiences. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane. That's my boy. Great dude. But he'd been rolling with Big Daddy Kane. Still no humongous response. Clark Kent, long story short, link him up with Dame. They link up. They have some fun doing whatever they was doing. Doing business ventures, whatever they was doing, however they was doing it. And they put the plan into effect. Dame was shopping Jay-Z to labels, which labels never ever want to sign nobody. Look at Erykah Badu. They took her to a bunch of labels. Nobody wanted to sign Erykah Badu. Nobody. Until I believe it was Kedar. Kedar believed in her, and he grabbed her, and they went and did things on their own. And whichever label grabbed her, she took off in a phenomenal way. A lot of A&Rs got fired that did not sign her. And that happens in this game. A lot of these A&Rs don't know what they be doing. A lot of people is really A&Rs because they get them jobs because they cool with somebody. And A&R really, you have to really have a talent and an ear for music that fits the criteria of what you're doing at the label that you are working with. So artists such as that don't get past you. And she wasn't the first or the last. It's a lot of them. So I'm bringing you back to up to speed with when Dame got with Jay-Z, was shopping him, and was like, everybody saying you too old. They were saying he was too old. He was like, man, we might as well do it ourselves. They went on, started doing it themselves, got with the distribution. I forgot the name of the distribution, but I'm familiar. I think one of them was Priority in their come up. Somewhere in there, fits in there. Don't hold me to it. But still, at the end of the day, Dame showed them how to put the business together. And what a formula that was brought to the forefront, it worked. So nobody can change history by saying that Jay-Z didn't need nobody. He was in the studio. He was writing the raps. He'd been in the studio writing the raps when he was running with Daddy Kane. And I'm not taking nothing from Jay-Z. One of the greatest rappers ever lived. If not, the best that ever did it. So what credit do Dame and Dash get for bringing that to the forefront, for him to be able to express that talent to the masses of people? Because big record labels that had billions of dollars nowhere near at the time with Dame Dash ain't even had a pick of that. Didn't want to take Jay-Z, and they went and took their own hard-earned money, and he listened what Dame was saying do, and they went and did it and created something that was life-changing to this whole hip-hop industry. So for Irv Gotti to make a statement like that, that was a real humongous statement to make. And Irv Gotti is a smart guy, very, very intelligent. For him to say that, it would just make you wonder, why would you say that? Can't change history, man. Well, what really happened? Then you got to look at it. Kanye West. Kanye West come in making beats. Look at Kanye West, the documentary he did with his homeboy. He let his homeboy do the documentary. Netflix gave his boy millions up front. Kanye let his boy eat off of that. That was real genuine grown man stuff right there. I commend that. Because he already know he well off. He let his boy get some millions. Because his boy following him around with them cameras for a couple years. And he had all that footage and put it all together and made it make sense. And it also said in that, throughout the footage, how they've been wanting to get Kanye signed, been waiting and waiting. And this one particular day, Damon Dash told him to meet him at the office. They had a conversation. And he said, nah, today is the day we signing you. That was Damon Dash's thought process. You got to think about what Dame really did. And all y'all people that's out there that's talking about something y'all don't even know nothing about with them dumb negative comments. That doesn't make sense. Then you got Cameron, one of the biggest. He had one of the biggest organization in the music game, in the rap game, man. Dipset. Damon Dash told him, let's team up. It all made sense. That's what made it so big and powerful. You know how many people wanted to be Dipset across the world? Not just in New York, across the world. Another business smart move that Damon Dash put together. We got to give Cam his props too, because he could have took it anywhere else. But we just saying, or I'm just saying, what Dame thought of, his thought process. Then you got to think of State Property with Beanie Siegel and them. Big shout out to them. And Beanie brought in his boys. Oskino Sparks, Chris and Neef, Petey Crack, Freeway. From Mr. Somebody, excuse me, man. But they brought in, you know, that's thinking power. And Big L was next. Big L was just down with me in North Carolina, and I go to New York and I holler at him and tell him, we had a good turnout down south. Let's go ahead and start the label up and run with it. And he told me, nah, Dame and them call me. Dame them want to do something with me with Flamboyant Entertainment. He said, I'm going to go ahead and he said, I'm going to get with them. And we get that rolling, and I'll pull you in. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a smart move. And that's what was going to happen with Big L. Y'all know where that was going to go. Then he, old dirty bastard. Noriega, which is Nori. Who else? Homie and them from Brooklyn, man, the other group from Brooklyn. And my boys, it's on the tip of my tongue. But y'all see the pattern where he was going at with that. That was his thought process. So y'all can never, ever take away from somebody that put together something major. And that don't sound like somebody that was along for the ride. That sounds like somebody that was building something that was gonna be a conglomerate, like something real humongously big. Then y'all want to get deeper. We're gonna go to the comedy. Let's go to the comedy, man. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. So it's like there's no way in the world Irv Gotti could have said that Dame Dash was, on it for the ride. That it don't make sense logically. And I like how, Dame broke it down. He don't have no beef with Irv. He just broke it down simple. It ain't to a fact that he's wanted to come back disrespectful talk. He just gave it up on a grown man level. So that's all that counts. So that's that's how I like to give props where props is due. But you got a lot of people that's out here also that's just trying to change history and other facts of the matter. And I'm gonna get back to that, because right now not really the appropriate time of what I want to talk about. But it's just a lot of fake talk out here, and I want to keep addressing it so people can understand the real fact of the matter, that it's a lot of lies going on out here, and a lot of people living off lies and trying to make themselves look like something, and they really don't know what they're talking about. Or they really know what they're talking about, they just want to alter it. That's the crazy part. I'm on live too, y'all. They asking me about what was the comedian. I figured everybody know what the comedian was, or who was the comedian that Dame brought to the forefront. All right. I'm on my Instagram live. They asking me. Well, anyway, everybody, Kevin Hart is the comedian. Everybody know Kevin Hart is the comedian that Dame Dash discovered in a little small comedy club in New York when they was filming Dame's first movie, which is called Paper Soldiers. And him and Jay Black went to a comedy club one evening, scouting for an actor which would be a good comedian to put into a starring role in Paper Soldiers. So they went down there. This particular guy get up there on stage and was real funny, which was Kevin Hart. My brother, Jay Black, said, yo, Dame, that's the one right there. That's the one. This guy's funny. And Kevin Hart loved Jay Black to this day for that. And his manager, I forgot what his manager's name, Timothy, something. Anyway, his manager's a cool dude. Hope they still together. Which way Kevin Hart moved, it looked like they still together from his documentaries. But Dame Kev got off stage, Dame got with him, talked with him. He knew who Dame was, put together a meeting. Long story short, Kevin Hart was a star on Paper Soldiers. Dame Dash put him in his first movie ever. So all of this is a brand and a spinoff of Rockefeller Records. So I'm not understanding how Irv could not say or could say that Dame was around for the ride because of Jay-Z. Impossible. And everybody know that. But like I said, I commend my bro for, handling it the way he did, said it the way he did. You don't have to always beef with people. Like when I speak about, the lame guy that's supposed to be prison reform, I don't be beefing with him. I don't got time to beef with him. I'm just giving it to him raw. That he is what he is not. And if anybody believe that, y'all need to reevaluate yourself. Because if somebody tell me that they eat apples and oranges, and I don't see them eat apples and oranges, but I see an apple or orange around, in a picture with them or a video with them, but they still ain't eating it, I ain't gonna believe them until I see it. So y'all keep falling for that. And there's other people out here that's doing a lot of talking about things that's not reality. Saying saying Rich Porter and Alpo really wasn't cool like that. They ain't hang out like that. I beg to differ. I done hung around them plenty of days playing basketball together. They believe it, yo, let's go get these bras. Going J girls together. They say that this person saying that they didn't hang out, partying together and all that. I just put up a picture on my Instagram with Twin. Which Alpo, Twin, and Rich Porter was together in this picture. And this is a legendary picture. And I put up the other picture. You can swipe to the right, left, whatever. Me and Twin just bumped into each other down here. He changed his life. He ain't in that world no more. He hasn't been in a long time. But Alpo, Rich Porter was at Twin's wedding together. They got pictures of that. That's circulating around. I'm going to try to find that picture. So it's impossible that they was not tight like that. They bought twin drop tops, BMWs, at the same time. Alpo used to be with A. Rich came home, it leaked over to him just being with Rich all the time because Rich was more convenient than A. He's like a ghost. You'll see him, then you don't. Rich, you'll see him, but why they didn't party a lot, party together, because Rich really wasn't a person that would party. Now, he'll go if you're his homeboy and you invite him, he going to come and support you. He might run through the rooftop once, twice, but he don't party. Rich used to go in the house at 8 o'clock at night. He didn't party with nobody. But the end of the day, him and Poe was tight. So for somebody to say, killing your brother, people kill their own people and their brothers, and their family, or their homeboys, they kill their homeboys all the time. That ain't cool. But then you get Alpo saying he regretted doing that. You can't regret doing that. But one thing this person didn't say, though, and was saying, if somebody take my money and steal my money, I might want to do something, Because that's the story that Alpo's supposed to have told. But it wasn't proven that the money was stolen. And it can't steal it if it was never gave to, if it was gave to one person and that person supposed to tell you about it. But if you don't ask, yo, so-and-so gave it to you, how you don't know that the person that told you, oh, I gave it to him to give to you, ain't lying? So it's a must that you discuss with your brother or your man. You don't just say, oh, yo, what's up? You got that? You ain't getting nothing? Nah, I ain't got nothing. He telling you no, he ain't got nothing. So now you're going to give him another chance. What make him lying? But the person that supposedly gave it to him, how you know he ain't lying? So that's one thing. Second thing, where's the story at which that thing in Paid in Full is true? Everybody know it. Ain't nobody said nothing about this part. Where is the 100 birds that was given the Poe to go get the money for to bring back to Rich to get his brother? Where's that at? What conversation, like that conversation got forgot about? So y'all let the one that saying that Rich lied to him. That's why he did what he did. Not only that, if you regret doing something like that to somebody you care about, why, if you still wanted to do it to them, why would you do that at the time when their little brother is in despair? No love for the little kid. At least try to save the little kid, get him out of that, because you know he don't know no better, he a little kid. Now, if you still thinking about doing it because you feel in your heart that somebody took something from you, didn't tell you, but the other man gave it to him, so and to give to you, then do it later, at least save the kid. Where's that conversation at? So how's somebody out here supporting, like that's cool, what he done, without those real, excuse me, explanations, man? And we're going to have a debate on that. Because people can't keep running around here with all these false narratives, with fake conversation and all that, and acting like they talking about something that really is not the truth. It's not real. And BET out here promoting a lot of people, man. And a few other podcasts are promoting a lot of people, and y'all ain't doing your homework on who y'all promoting. For real. That's gonna make you look bad when the truth come out. People speaking facts. And I ain't speaking on no hating talk. I've done it all. I'm still making moves. I'm doing my own thing, getting my own money. Anybody know me know I've been getting money for 100 years. I don't care if I had to sell dirt to an ant, I'm going to get me some money. I could sell paper towels and get some money and do it well. So I don't gotta hate. I done been on BET, Snoop Dogg with Birdman the Baby, Jermaine Dupri, my brother Dame Dash, big segment. So I ain't gotta do no hating because I've done all that. Which turned out I was supposed to get my own reality show, but the personnel either stood down or got fired. I don't know what happened, but it's still in the making. It's still up. I shot the pilot for it. It's on YouTube. I'm going to reshoot it again, up-to-date it, and sell it to a network. It's called The Big Picture. Because the BET producers is wondering why Dame called me The Big Picture. It's because I make big moves. So ain't no hating with nothing. Been there, done that, got bigger fish to fry, bigger things on the table, but nobody gonna change Harlem history and think that they can just do that because ain't nobody around to speak about it. because there's somebody around to speak about it. A lot of people ain't feeling it. A lot of people not. Snitch culture is bull crap. And you always got to speak about it because it bring innocent people in as well. So if you mad that people speaking about it, that's crazy because you never been through it. And yes, people is going to speak about it because they've been through it. That's a fact. If somebody smacked you in your face, you'll be mad too and going to keep speaking about it, right or wrong. It's just like being smacked in the face. There's no difference when somebody violating you. And everybody need to always know there is a code, but the only thing you can say now is nobody abide by the code no more. That's it. Because ain't nobody getting laid out, killed no more. Regular people that ain't have nothing to do with nothing used to not say nothing when the police ask questions when they see stuff because they scared the person gonna come back and do something to them. And they don't have nothing to do with nothing. They just knew to keep their mouth shut at that one point in time. Tupac case didn't get solved because if y'all watch the documentary, it said because of that keep your mouth shut culture. Back then, when it first happened, was still strong. That's why they couldn't solve the case. And my point is about stop snitching so people could sell drugs and all that. No, that's not what it's about. It's about when you do a crime and have fun and fucking girls and getting money and, excuse my language, and doing all that stuff that you did and you take another person out, that's wrong. And we speaking about what's wrong that people doing. And for somebody to say it like it's not a problem and just because a person admit to doing that they did it, now that's supposed to make it right. So everybody can snitch now as long as they admit to it, that's cool. Just send all our other people to jail, huh? That sounds crazy to me. Just because you admit to it don't make it right. That don't make it right because a person admit to it. You're a coward if you admit to it for doing it. That don't make you tough now because you admitted to it. You just spoke about what you did, which was wrong. That's all you did. You spoke about what you did was wrong, which was wrong. Snitching is do your time. Don't bring another person down because you got caught. That's what it's about. Don't take away from the narrative of it. Don't try that slick move to make snitching look like it's cool. Don't try that. And for people to say that if they got caught up with something and their parents was involved, then they might snitch. Now you know you're going to snitch. But don't say if my parents is involved, then I'm not sure. I don't know. I might snitch. No, just say you're going to snitch. Don't say that. Just say you're going to snitch. Not only that, that don't mean you have to snitch. If you left something in your parents' house and they come in there and find it and it's yours, why would you have to snitch? You just tell the police it's yours and go on about your business. That's it. Get your time, do your time, come home an honorable person. That's it. What do you mean you might tell you ain't letting your parents go to jail? No, you ain't gonna let them go to jail because you're gonna go to jail. So that don't even make sense. What is you talking about? You still might, I might snitch. No, just say I would snitch because that's really what you want to say. But stop it, man. Just say you will tell. Meaning you're going to tell who you got it from because that's the only person you could tell on. But when you say it's yours, that's going to be the next question that they're going to ask you. Well, where did you get it from? Okay, it ain't your mother's. Okay, we ain't charging her now. You said it's yours. We charging you. So now you still gonna snitch? Because it's yours now. Once you tell them it's yours. So now you're gonna tell on somebody. Because mama is clear now. You cleared your parents and your dad, your mom, your whoever else living there. You cleared them. And you told them it's yours. So now what? What's next? Come on out with the fake out talk, man. Ain't nothing cool about snitching. Ain't nothing cool about selling no drugs neither. We learned that later on in life. But the young cats ain't gonna listen unless we tell them. And when we tell them, that still don't mean they gonna listen. But it might be one or two that might. So we doing our job until we leave this planet. But don't make it look like snitching is cool and that's because somebody admitted that their truth. Who cares about they admit to their truth? They still clowns for that. All the gangster stuff you ever did is all out the window now. All gangsters that still living saying that never snitched and all that, that's what they say. Everything that you did that was tough and you a killer, you a gangster, is out the window. You know why most killers tell? Because they ain't scared to come back outside. Except for one of them that's hiding right now. He don't come outside. He'll sneak out here and there, make sure the coast is clear. But, because they know. It just take the right little one to see you somewhere and probably do something to you. But they ain't, they snitch because they already not scared, because they already been bodying people up, killing people and all that. So they ain't scared, so they gonna tell. Because really, they cowards anyway. So for them to come out and say, yeah, I admitted to my truth and da-da-da. All right, so you admitted to your truth. Now what do you do? What do you do for the kids in the community and show that you change? Because I wouldn't leave my kid with nobody I ain't see change that was killing people. And I ain't see him change. Look at all these police stories, how the woman forgave a man, got him out, gave him a job, and he ended up killing her. She forgave him for killing her sister. All the people that look at the new guy that just went to jail. From the Bronx. Took that lady child outside, told her he just go talk to her, let her know to respect her mama and do things, and took her and poured liquor. Polite. Yeah, the polite dude. So y'all leave y'all kid with somebody that's just telling y'all that they reformed, telling y'all what they doing. I ain't seen a video yet on this clown page. When they talking about he was doing something for the back to school and all that. And before y'all haters try to comment, I got plenty of it on my page. For real. So stop it. Because we outside. But yeah, man. Y'all better chill with that. Because I'm going to start naming names in a minute. I already named one name. I don't got to keep naming his name. So you don't think I'm clout chase. I don't need the clout chase. I'm certified out here, certified in the books, and I build my own from the ground up. But let me keep seeing things that's not official, taken away from the history. People out here claiming they selling so much type of work and all that. It ain't true. I'm naming names, man, and not in a respectful way. I'm doing it in a critic way. And I just want you to break it down to me so I know you ain't messing up our history. So I know a lot of official, genuine, real women that was getting that bread out there. I know them. Some personally and some just in passing and shook their hand before because it's my people's family or you know, that's officially official. So ain't nobody can just say anything and think that that's how it flies. But, you know, people do anything to make some money out here, and a lot of people believe anything, man. And that's what I see. A lot of people believe anything out here, man. I be watching comments with people believing anything and try to defend it. And it's like, you know, when you got one of them crooked pastors in a church and the congregation, I keep saying this one, and the congregation defends that person, that pastor, even though they know he's a bum, sexing all the ladies and probably somewhere doing drugs and then back up there talking about God. That's how y'all be looking at these people on these podcasts that be selling y'all these lies. Then you got a lot of other people telling y'all that they lying and y'all still be believing it, man. That means you'll fall for anything. You'll have your kid anywhere with anybody. And then it'll be too late. You'll be crying. And my heart go out to that lady with that polite thing because she feels so bad. That's going to tear her up for the rest of her life that she felt that man was real and she trusted him and let her child go with this man. That'll be y'all. And no disrespect to her, man, because I really feel for her. I feel bad. Because I got daughters, and that's what one thing I will do is die for them. That's straight like that. I don't care who it is ever play with mines. They going to see being old before I let somebody ever. But y'all out here be believing these fake podcasts with these fake talk. And anybody think I'm fake, call me out. I'm here. I'm outside. I'm in New York. I come to New York. Whatever. Y'all let me know. You want to get on this phone? We can do this publicly. So I can tell you who you is and who you ain't. In real life. And that's a fact. Too much faking going on out here, man. And messing up real Harlem history when people really did what they did and fell on their swords out here, man. So, you know, you want to do it, meet me at 139 The Beat, man. I told him I'm going to come back. We got other things to talk about besides this, but if this come up in conversation, then it is what it is. But I got other things going on. New movie about to be filmed. Working on that. Got a new wine we about to put out. Working on the bottles. The formula is already made. You know, a lot of things going on. I want to go back, and I like 139 The Beat. Big respect to them. Show mad love, and I love brothers that's grinded, and they show so much love and try to help other people, man. Had great conversation with them. So, yeah, they want me to come back. I'm coming back, man. Your boy, Big Boosie. Make sure y'all subscribe, share, you know, support my movement. Donate to the Cash App, $ Bernard Riggin, RIGGIN. Share this joint, share it, because it's needed, it's needed, it's needed. Everybody needs to see and hear this conversation, man, about real people that created something humongously big and people try to tear it down, which is my brother Damon Dash. Real people trying to tear down real Harlem history, and we're not here to brag about no street stuff, but we're not going to be able to teach the kids nothing if other people is making fake narratives, what they did, taking other people's stories and making it look like it's theirs, and people out here supporting rats out here supporting other rats, supporting each other out here on these platforms like as if they are regular people. They are regular people in human form, but they are not regular people in the mental capacity of to be trusted out here. Because you can't trust nobody if they're not showing you that they reform themselves to be trusted. Because if they befriend somebody just for their freedom, you got to look at it like this. Once you have them, once you are, it don't matter what you're doing with them, nothing illegal. Just something where they might have to pay a bill, but owe you some money. In a legal aspect, nothing dirty. Just I'm giving y'all something light. Would they give you your money or pay the bill and tell you later, and you might have to pay a bill, tell you later, I got you, I told you I was going to pay you, but it took a little longer, which things happen. But they might have the money. Just say they have the money and don't want to pay you. But you trusted that person. And I can get even deeper. If they're not showing you what they're doing, could you trust them with your life? Could you trust them with your kids? And they only just talking on these platforms. Talking. They're not showing y'all nothing but talk. So that's all I'm saying, man. It's your boy Big Boosie, man. Street Knowledge. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button so you'll know when I'm coming up here. Because, you know, I got plenty of talk and I got plenty of other things to talk about, man. For real. And we getting ready to go live, man. Y'all check the comments out. I'm going to let y'all know when I'm going to go live. Matter of fact, hit me up on my IG as well, at The Real Big Boosie, BOOTSIE. And y'all will know when I'm starting to go live. And I'm going live up there as well. All the time. Hit me up. Street Knowledge Podcast. Y'all know what it is.